Oh my goodness, what is this?
He started off right now, and then.
Oh my goodness.
Do you really think you need to just be out here daily driving a Trackhawk when, you know, you still living at your mom's house or, you know, you sharing rent with somebody? We just got to be realistic here. To be successful, you got to go through hardship, and it might not be your time right now. I could tell you my route, but my route might not work for you. If you're watching this video, I challenge you today to find one thing that is hard for you to stop doing and challenge yourself to not do it.
What's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy, the one and only OKC. That's what everybody be calling me. Like, OKC in the deal. I'm like, bro, it's OKQ. That was before I was like bigger than what I am now. People kind of know my name now. But anyway, I'm here, man. Another day, another dollar. Man, my guy Wire Pro is still working. Right now, he is in the building. Listen, he's in the cut. He's in the cut working on the car, man, on the THUNDERHAWK. I know it never stops. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Wire Pro got the drop on my sweet.
Hey, don't mind the mess I got in here, right?
Nah, it's all good, my boy. Look.
Your car's to be
Hey, facts, bro. I bring a couch in this motherfucker. Can't believe you ain't working in these cold conditions, bro. It's just absolutely insane. But yeah, my man, Lord.
Got the headliner up. Just missing this one piece.
Man, like, bro. Like, it's just like crazy, bro. This man has to top it every time, you know what I'm saying? Every time, it got to be topped, bro. Oh my goodness, what is this? Is this stars? It is. Ooh-wee. Dang.
You wanna come on this side right here?
Every time we do it, I'll be like, damn, we should've did the pillars. Every time we do one, I'll be like, oh my.
But alright, you see how the the Falcon is right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, the Hawk.
Yeah, the THUNDERHAWK was
The THUNDERHAWK, yeah.
They respect my Hawk.
Shooting stars are off right now, and then.
Oh my goodness. Wow, bro, y'all don't understand because y'all not looking at it inverted either. Bro, what?
You got the lightning going through it.
Jesus. So can we make that just one color too or no?
Yeah, we could.
Oh wow, look at that. That's the THUNDERHAWK. Crazy, bro. Oh my goodness.
But usually I just leave it on this, just because it looks better when it's twinkling and everything.
I just stare at these stars all day. Like all day. Oh man, it's a light show inside the THUNDERHAWK. Y'all know we not about to play. So now I can be like, what's going on, y'all? Oh, y'all like my stars up there? Anyway, everywhere, back to back, they all gonna be starred up, man. We don't play no games, bro, at all. We get this thing popping. Oh, Jesus. Yo, this is legendary. And y'all know I love when they do them right here. Nobody ever does stars right here, but my guys, they do. Cause Lord knows I hate when they not right there. My man, a one-man army. All right, putting that work in, man.
OKQ makes jewelry. From watches to Cuban links to custom pendants, whatever you need, he got it. Tap in at Jewels by OKQ on IG. Let's get back to the video.
All right, y'all, so before we go into THUNDERHAWK, oh, God damn it, I left the key. Go get the key, man. I'm gonna pull this back, and he actually about to start working on this because he want to adjust some things and add something to the speakers and maybe add some stars to the pillars. Y'all gotta stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, I'm about to get that right. So I'm about to leave this car with him. He's still at the house working. I'm about to hop in the THUNDERHAWK. About to go do some pulls, go get a ride around. You know, let's talk some business, man. Let's get it.
Hey, y'all, let's see how it feels to be Q for a little bit. So he's setting up his camera. Hold on. Let me get in his little car seat. Oh yeah! Big boy track. I'm like his valet driver. About to bring his car to him. Hey, bro, y'all already know who did them starlights and ambient lighting? Wire Pros, baby.
Alright, y'all, so I'm in the whip. The THUNDERHAWK lit up. We got stars now. Hold on, y'all. I'm pumping gas. Hold on. $90, fill it up. 90. Okay. Actually, it wasn't 90. It was 81, but
Love the way that sounds. So I'm in the new and improved Thunderhawk. Wire Pro just got done doing my stars. They look crazy. We did ambient lights in all the doors. We did ambient lights in the speakers. Absolutely insane. So I'm on the way right now to go drop off a watch to somebody and drop off a chain real quick. So that's what I'm about to do. And ever since I changed the camera settings, it's cropped in way more. Let me see the difference. Right now, this is with the stabilizer on. Let me turn stabilizer off and see what it looks like. So this is with stabilizer off. I can't tell. Is it more zoomed out? I can't really tell. Sorry if I'm looking off to the right too. That's where the screen is, so that's why I'm looking at that to make sure I'm in view. But yeah, I'm just playing around with these settings. Hold on. Got me a microfiber lens. Gotta get y'all nice and clean. Y'all know what's going on. So yeah, I got my mics plugged up, so y'all should be able to hear me good. I got an hour trip to Jonesboro. I got stars. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. And I'm gonna put the stabilization mode back on. And just in case I hit some bumps on the road, you know, it should stay stable. So let's put that back on so I can get used to shooting with that. Oh yeah, it's definitely more cropped in. Definitely can see it. It doesn't give me the super wide angle, but I mean, I can't complain, it still looks good. All right, man, Trackhawk got a full tank of gas, heated steering wheel, heated seats, heat on, blast. Only thing is, my heat has been acting up in this truck. Hold on, y'all. Sounds pretty good. The heat has been acting up, so I can't figure out why, but my heat's not shooting to my feet. I don't know what's going on. I had one guy look at it and he was like, I don't know what's going on, man. Your heat ain't doing what it's supposed to do. I'm like, yeah, obviously, motherfucker. So, yeah, I just can't get heat on my feet, but it's cool. We don't need no heat on our feet, you know what I'm saying? We don't need our heat on our feet. We need this thing on repeat. Pull up in that hell Trackhawk Jeep. Woo. Anyway, though, so yeah, man, today we about to be talking about the life of a Mopar owner, man. Is the Trackhawk a good daily? That's the question y'all keep asking me. Should you get an SRT Jeep or a Trackhawk? What do y'all really think? So, if we being honest here, it's so many things that come into play when, you know, me telling you if a Trackhawk is a good daily. First off, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? To have a Trackhawk as a daily is crazy. And it depends on your age and what you've been doing and how's life going for you. Because when I first started driving, I wouldn't even looked at a Trackhawk direction. You know what I'm saying? I think my first car was like a 1988 Jeep Explorer or something. I wound up getting locked up in it because I was driving with no registration, no insurance, no license, no tag. So, yeah, back then, you know what I'm saying, no, a Trackhawk wouldn't have been a good daily. Even fast forward 7 years later when I got on my license, started getting my life together, and I had me like I want to say I had a Mitsubishi Galant 2002. That was a race car too. I painted it orange with green on it. I had that thing fast. It was a 6-cylinder. You couldn't tell me nothing. But even then, a Trackhawk wouldn't have been a good daily for me because I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford the gas, the maintenance. I could only imagine what the loan would be. So me, kind of how I always do things is I never leased a car. My first time leasing a car ever was when I got the TRX. Otherwise than that, I never leased a vehicle. Why? Because I felt like if I couldn't pay for the car, I couldn't afford the car. Now, as I got older, business got better, I started realizing I could make content with it. I need the space. It kind of made sense for me to, you know, go and lease, I'm not lease, but, you know, get a loan and get a TRX. So it's all about where you at in life for one time. It's like, bro, come on. Do you really think you need to just be out here daily driving a Trackhawk when, you know, you still living at your mom's house or, you know, you sharing rent with somebody? We just got to be realistic here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to give y'all keys to success, but one thing about it is to be successful, you got to go through hardship, and it might not be your time right now. And I say that from humble beginnings because my peers and people I know, they're in a whole nother level even than me. I know people right now with McLarens, Lambos. My homeboy just got a Urus truck. know what I'm saying? I know a guy with the Ferrari truck, you know what I'm saying, who I talk to on the daily. Even like, it's people like my bro Marco. He just bought a whole house with all this land out there in Cali. It's a whole nother level compared to me. I'm just, you know, grinding, getting on what I need to get on, you know, everyday stuff. So you gotta look at your life situation and really sit down and be like, is this worth it for the time I'm in right now? Everybody talking about what they're gonna do in the future. Oh, I'm doing this because in the future I'm gonna be getting money. Yeah, but let's start getting a little bit more money before we do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 and I didn't get no crazy car till I was 26 when I got my M6. Everything under that was straight just VAs, N8, you know what I'm saying? Cars, I had a Toyota Celica. When I bought that car, this is how I knew I was gonna be a car person. I bought that car, bruh. Boy, I took that thing to the hood and just swore up and down I had a Lamborghini. I'm talking about everybody was like, what this is? We didn't know what no Toyota Celica was. We didn't know what was going on. I put the stars on it. I mean, not stars. I put lights, like the underglow on it, put lights in the inside, put some little yellow light bulbs in it. I had that thing like on some low profile tires and rims, had the big wing on the back. Bro, you couldn't tell me nothing. This around the time the Fast and Furious movie was out. So I just thought I was that guy. And at the time I was that guy, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? The Toyota Celica, I went to the dealership to rent a car for like a couple weeks and then wound up finding that. And they wound up giving it to me for a steal, like a price that was just like crazy. So I wound up getting a car. Came back, everybody's like, bro, you just bought a car? I'm like, well, I was going to rent a car, but I had enough money to buy it, so I bought that. And in my time in life, that was acceptable, that was cool, you know what I'm saying? To me and all my peers, we didn't know what was going on. Then later on down the line, I started finding out about like BMWs and, you know, what an upscale car was compared to an American car. And I went out and bought me a 1999 BMW 328i. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. Well, I thought I made it. Man, that motherfucker was overheating. Damn, the AC didn't work. The radio was broke. I had to try to fix that car all up, added an alarm system to it. I've been getting screwed over by people for forever. I had some guy put the alarm system in, he put it in backwards and the battery kept dying and it wouldn't work. But boy, when I had that BMW, you couldn't tell me nothing. You know, it was levels to this. And all this happened in my life as I climbed up. So, you know, when people say, yo, okay, Q, should I get a Trackhawk as a daily? It's like, where are you at in life? And yeah, it might be easy for me to say that because I'm a lot farther in life than I was. I'm doing a lot better than I used to. I might be doing better than a lot of my peers or a lot of people in life, but it comes from struggle and pain and not having much, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life was difficult growing up. And not to say that that's gonna determine if you can do X, Y, Z, you know what I'm saying? No, whether you got a difficult life or not, that don't mean you're gonna be great, you're gonna exceed, you're gonna make money. You can make money regardless. But I will say having a difficult life builds character. And building character is what builds men. And we trying to be men out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a man for my peers, for my kids, just for the whole 9 yards. I paused because I didn't know if it stopped recording. And it was making some weird sound. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I'm trying to do it for the youth. And then, you know, it's a lot of BS going on in our world, man. Like all this bullshit they trying to push on these kids and trying to force them to be something and this and that and putting all this BS, man. I ain't gonna get too much into detail, but it's gonna take the real men out here to really step up and let people know, like, hey, what's really going on, you know, how to be a man, how to try. I can't really tell nobody how to be successful. I could tell you my route, but my route might not work for you. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. That don't mean I won't give you the blueprint, tell you how to do it, but I'm Irish, and I would say I've had luck and God on my side since I was born. Because, bro, I done been through some stuff, man, and you know what I'm saying, I done been shot before. I done been locked up facing 7 felonies before. You know what I'm saying? My mom was on drugs. I was in poverty, you know what I'm saying? I remember I had a closet that if you opened it, 1,000,000 roaches would run out. You know what I'm saying? We all knew not to touch that one closet. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to not raise my sisters, but I was trying to be there for my sisters growing up because I was the only man in the house. So it was me and 4 women, me and my 3 sisters. You know what I'm saying? I never had a dad. Don't know who my dad is. You know, it's deep, man. But all of that built character. It built me in who I was. I went through what I went through, lived the life I lived, and it became who I am. One thing I gotta tell y'all is, before y'all go out here and try to get a car note, become a YouTuber, become an influencer, become a father, you know, become a husband, a boyfriend, you gotta build some discipline about yourself. Don't wait till it's too late, or don't wait until later on when you find somebody you care about. Work on yourself now. Build some discipline, and discipline comes in many forms. Like, no matter what it is, you can discipline yourself to do one thing a day that you never did before. I disciplined myself by stop littering, because growing up, I would always litter. The world was my trash can. I didn't care. I never thought it was a big deal. So I would just throw stuff anywhere or whatever. I don't like trash, so I would just get rid of it as soon as I could. And then one day it was like, dang, okay, what's something that you, matter of fact, before I even finish this story, if you're watching this video, I challenge you today to find one thing that is hard for you to stop doing and challenge yourself to not do it. I don't care if it's playing the video games for 7 days a week, or if it's drinking alcohol every weekend, whether it's beating off every night, whether it's littering, you know, whether it's spending excessive money, eating candy, whatever it is that you know deep down inside that you do, you always think about it like, damn, I do this a lot. And I'll use me as an example, because that's all I can be as an example. But like, I couldn't stop littering. I thought that it was okay. Hold on, you're trying to pass me. Hold on, what? Oh, okay. I couldn't stop littering, so I challenged myself to stop littering, and it started off with just like a month of me like, okay, I'm not gonna litter no more. And for that first month, it was tough. Like, bro, I would still throw stuff out the car, and I'd be like, all right, I'll start back over. And then one day it snapped like, no, you need to really dedicate and discipline yourself to not do this. So I started saying, okay, I'm not gonna litter. And I took it as far as, if I did litter, I would stop doing what I was doing to go pick it up. I remember driving on the expressway after I had committed to it, and it's been 2 months, and I just carelessly threw something out the window. Bro, I remember going on the expressway and looking for that item. Like, I stopped the car and tried to get out and find it. It was like 3 in the morning. And I tried to find that cup or whatever it was I threw out the window. And that's how committed I got to not littering. And that was the first start of me building discipline. It's something as simple as that. This was back in 7, 8 years ago. But this was a way for me to build discipline before I started getting in the gym, before I cut off juice and soda, before I stopped beating off so much, before I stopped, you know, trying to be gangster and be in the streets and being hood, before I started realizing how valuable life was. It all started with me committing to a small thing like, I'm gonna stop littering. And it might seem simple or small or not like a big thing, but small goals create big futures. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants you to dream big, think big, you know, you're the king. Yeah, that's cool. You do gotta think of yourself highly, and it's okay to be a prideful man, all that's fine. But for a lot of people, realistically, they don't have that ambition to be the biggest guy walking. You know, whether they've been shot down by their mom, their dad, their girl, might belittle them, make them feel like they're not that king, they're not that guy, and that's fine. You can be like that right now. That's cool, because you're gonna be that guy one day. But you need to start with setting yourself a minor goal, bro. No matter what it could be the smallest thing, like make your bed every day before you leave the house and treat it like you mean it. Like, do it like it's the thing to do. Like, I'm gonna make my bed no matter what. No matter if I'm late to a job interview that's gonna change my life. No matter if the baddest bitch I ever pulled is outside waiting on me. No matter if my 2-year-old is yelling to the top of his lungs they fail. No, okay, that's messed up. But make sure before you leave the house you make that bed. And if that's your goal and that's something you set, do that. Do that for 6 months. Now you've built discipline. Just like that, you built discipline. So yeah, people wanna tell you, go to the gym every day. Yeah, you should go to the gym every day. Eat healthy, don't eat candy. Yeah, you should eat healthy, you shouldn't eat candy. Stop drinking soda. Most Americans drink their calories. Yes, you should stop drinking soda and juice. But everybody can't handle that like I could. It took me years to figure out that I need to start doing this. And I wish I would have started with smaller goals and built up, because this is for the kids that's 17, 16, 18 who don't got no father or nobody telling them that. You need to start with little goals. If you 35, 30 years old, 25, you might need to start with some big goals, nigga. You might need to go ahead and get on your stuff now. Like, don't BS. Go ahead and you might need to be like, okay, I'm stopping smoking. I'm stopping drinking. Bro, if you struggling to pay bills, and I say this as modest as I can, there's no reason for you to be smoking every day. One time out of the week, you know, I try not to talk about people's addictions too much. If you gotta do it one time a week, okay, I understand, whatever. We all got our addiction. But if you're broke, and you're not even if you're broke, if you're struggling to pay bills, if you have to wake up and think about what you're gonna spend on this, then you shouldn't be smoking and you shouldn't be drinking. Now, if your life is in order and you have things in control and you're maintaining and you're truly happy, and as a man, we're never happy. And if you are happy, then you probably ain't got no money, because there's no way a happy man, you're gonna always be in the back of your mind stressed or thinking, how do I get more money? How do I get to the next level? How do I get a better body? How do I get better in Call of Duty? How do I get a faster car? You're gonna always be thinking about that. So as a man, we're never truly happy, and that's fine. I don't care about being happy. I wanna be successful, respected, and you know, I want to enjoy the little things in life. What makes me happy is the little things and the people around me being happy. If they're happy, I got to be doing something right. And if they're not happy, then either I need to change my circle or I need to figure out what I could do to make them happy if these are the people I care about. So, you know, I just want to talk to y'all about goals. It started off with me telling y'all about Daily and a THUNDERHAWK, but it gets deep, y'all. And when I do these podcasts, there's a lot of stuff I want to say and I want to get y'all into and just, you know, pick y'all brain. I want to talk to y'all about things and I want y'all to give me feedback on what y'all want to hear. And we get these conversations started, because I know a lot of people look up to me, they see me, they meet me, and they like, yo, how did you become successful? How did you do that? But the real question is, how did you survive? How did you make it this far? Not becoming successful, coming from your background, from your history. You know what I'm saying? I'm mixed. I grew up in a time where being mixed was like, all right, what are you? You black, you white? You know, you're a mutt. And, you know, my mom was white and we stayed in a black neighborhood, so I was already an outcast. Like, who the hell is this? And we in the hood. Then on top of that, I look older than I am. So anytime I'm getting into something with somebody, these are adults and growner people. I'm 12, 13, getting into it with 18-year-olds, hanging out with 18-year-olds. And throughout my whole life of everything I went through, the poverty, the struggle, the group homes, the streets, the clubs, the gangs, I disciplined myself to never smoke or drink. You know why I disciplined myself to do that? It's because I always told myself, what do you have over the next person? What do you have over the next person you meet? I'm not stronger than every other guy I meet. It's just reality. I'm not bigger. Women probably say I'm not sexier than every other guy I meet. I don't have money than every other guy I meet. So what do you have? Well, I have that key element. I grew up in the conditions I grew up in, and I never smoked or drank. To me, that was powerful. It was like, damn. None of my peers, none of my people could say that. They could not recite that back. Like, well, I never smoked or drank. It's always, well, I tried it once. I did this once. I did that once. But nobody ever could say they did. Now, as I've developed my mind, got around different people, I have heard other people, a couple other people that say they've never done it ever. Whether they're telling the truth or not, it don't matter to me. But, you know, growing up, though, it was crazy. And that was the one thing I had over. So, low-key, I've been building discipline since way back then, because growing up how I grew up, you know, all my boys would drink. We'd go to the gas station and steal 4 Locos. I'd take them one, and then they're just for them to drink it. I remember riding down the street in a hot box, and they were hot boxing the car. I literally would be hanging out the window trying not to catch contact, because I'm like, bro, I don't smoke. I don't want no second hand. I remember going to studio sessions and have to be in there for 2 minutes, walk out, get some air, go back in there for 2 minutes, walk out, get some air. And people be like, bro, what you gonna do when you hanging out with Snoop Dogg and he pass you the blunt? I was like, I'm gonna pass that motherfucker back to him and tell him I don't smoke. Like, bro, that's crazy, bro. But it's just the truth, you know what I'm saying? Building discipline is super important, man. And I ain't trying to turn my channel into a old red pill conversation, this, that, that. But I do want to, you know, reach out and talk to the people that do want to be spoke to about this. I want to continue to make my car content, you know what I'm saying? Continue to build my cars, make these crazy things, travel the world, show y'all me, grow up. But I also want to have these talks with y'all about life and just, you know, why it's important to build discipline, how I never smoke or drink in my life. You know, it's major. And why you probably shouldn't daily a track hawk if you're not in that position. People got to stop living outside their means. I know people right now who live outside their means. Got car notes and mortgages that are higher than the money they pulling in, and it's getting tough. And I get it, because for a lot of people, it's like, it makes sense. If you're living that life, then you have to continue to live that life for the image. Some people just living that life for the image and it's just dumb because they're not getting paid for it. Some people are living that life for the image and they're getting paid for it. So it makes sense. You can't knock them. It's a job. But for all the people that's out there that's just struggling and coming up and trying to be somebody, it's okay, bro. Like, do your thing. Like, it's okay. I guarantee each one of you motherfuckers watching this has at least one thing that you're better at than me. No matter how successful I am, how many cars I got, how much money I got, how much BS I went through and survived, you guys still have at least one thing that's better than me. And I'm gonna tell y'all my biggest regret growing up. I live life with no regrets, but my biggest regret growing up was I used to always tell myself, I'm not perfect at one thing. And that used to eat me up inside, bro. Because all my peers had this thing. I had a buddy who was crazy in basketball. He go crazy, dribbling, can dunk. He under 6 feet. He's just an animal. He just was bred for this shit. Me, I was good. I was good enough to play, good enough to be second string, but I wasn't the best. And it was clear as day that he was better. I had another homeboy. He could rap, man. He sound just like Future before Future. Like, we was pushing him. I was ready to stand behind him because his music, his voice, you know, he come from the same background as me. That was my best friend growing up. It was just amazing. He just could rap like no other. Like, he just knew how to harmonize, knew how to put it together. It's like he was bred to make music. Me, I was cool. I made good music. I made a little more realistic music. People didn't want to hear that at the time. They didn't want to hear J. Cole style music. I'm talking about stuff I've been through, my struggle. They didn't want to hear that. They want to, you know, get drunk, turn up, fuck these niggas, da-da-da. So he was clearly a better fit in that. And it used to eat me up inside growing up because I used to be like, dang, this friend's best at basketball. This friend's best at rapping. Had another guy who was so smart, bro. You could ask this man anything. He just knew it off the back of his head. He just knew it. Like, oh, you talking about da-da-da-da? And I'd be like, damn, how are you this smart and educated and just, you know, self-disciplined to know this stuff? Math, everything, history. This man knew everything. Me? I ain't the smartest crayon in the coloring book. See, that ain't even make sense. I'm just not the smartest person. I'm smart enough. I got a lot of street knowledge. I got a lot of common sense. A lot of people lack common sense. I have a lot of that. I'm smart enough, but I'm not the most, I don't know literature. I still get confused on certain words. You know what I'm saying? I still get confused in certain sentences. I don't know where to put certain commas. You know, it's just stuff that I never figured out in life. But that one friend, he was perfect at it. So growing up, I used to always look at all my friends and be like, dang, bruh, that's so dope that y'all have this ability to be so fire at one thing. And me, I was not perfect at anything. Everything I tried to do, I was always average or a little bit better. So I was either good or I was like, oh yeah, you fire, but I wasn't the best. I wasn't Steph Curry. I wasn't LeBron James. I was always just making it. Like, even when I played on the basketball team, I was good. Like, I was a good person for the team, but I wasn't the guy that was gonna clutch it and make us win every time. I don't know. It just wasn't me. So I say all that to say I lived with regrets because I always looked for that one thing I was perfect at, and I did that for, probably 25 years, 24 years of just beating myself up, telling myself that. And then one day it clicked that I might not be perfect at one thing, but I'm good as hell at a lot of things. And I use that to push my life. So I might not be perfect at number one thing, like that's my talent. God made me for that. No. I can't find that. What I can tell you, I'm good at 50 things. 50 different things I can do. I can run a business. I can drive a car. I can be a dad. Might not be the best in all of them, but I can do it. I can run fast. I can play basketball. I can make music. I can get my body together. I can do so many different things. And that's when I learned that, damn, it's okay. It's okay to not be the best at something. And just because other people are the best at that, don't mean they better than you. You just gotta give them their credit. Yeah, you're good at that. That's what's up. But I'm happy with what I got. I could have been good at one thing, but God blessed me with being amazing at 100 things. And who am I to discredit that? So I guarantee y'all are the same way. You might be looking at life saying, damn, bro, I'm not as good as that. I don't have a car as fast as him. I don't have the money to do this. I don't have the ability to wake up early. I don't have the ability, you know, all this blah, blah, blah. But I guarantee it's about 50 things that you're average or better at. And guess what? Being average or better at can take you a far, far long way. And you can make some money if you maximize on them things. Maximize on them things you good at. Take it and flip it and make money, make life, make this, make that. Whatever you need to do it. Don't worry about who's better than you, who's doing better, who's the best. Worry about what you can do, because there's something there that you can do. You just gotta find it, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to talk to y'all about that, man. You know, I never talked on my channel like this before, and I want to work on this podcast. So in the mix of this podcast, it's gonna probably get deep. So I'm definitely like, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm afraid, but it's kind of hard living in our era to talk without, you know, you gotta worry about cancel culture, or watching what you say and all that. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Whatever gonna happen regardless. God control everything, man. You know, always put the Lord first, man. Be blessed, be thankful. You here, you woke up, you able to watch this video, you blessed, man. Blessed. And I'm blessed for having y'all. Having y'all watch this video, having y'all with me, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I really, hey, is this damn boy, I swear to God, it might better been on, boy, I swear to God, boy. Hey, God, my witness, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I appreciate the support. If y'all like these type of videos, let me know. I'll get deeper into it. You know, y'all can give me topic to talk about. My background gets deep. Like where I come from, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really go into it because I don't like putting my pain off on other people. So my whole life, I just kept it to myself because I survived it, and I'm surviving every day. So I don't like putting my pain and struggle on other people. And you know, I know some people I might be their hero, only if it's only one person. I don't want them to see me and be like, damn, he went through this. So if I don't go through that, I can't be great? Nah, you can be great no matter what you went through. But going through that is gonna build your character. I love y'all, and yeah, it's about OKQ, and I'm out.